Real Sociedad versus Getafe.
Real Sociedad, Getafe. Let me log that one in.
Real Sociedad home win or draw. The North London derby.
Yeah.
They produce penalties all the time. That's why Hurricane get plenty goals in that competition, in that particular fixture.
Okay.
They produce penalties, and then probably Man City's game. Because of the attacking threat, they always carry a penalty on their shoulder. So those two matches can produce penalties.
Now, Now we're looking at one very, very important option or odd on MYBET.AFRICA, our platform, our betting platform. That is the no penalty feature. Do we have games this weekend?
I think that one we should let you tell us, because
you are good at that.
My favorite.
You should share a story. What happened about the weekend?
You go, oh, Charlie, last hour.
Aston Villa.
Who could why
one man's poison is another man's meat.
There was somebody to go.
Yeah, man.
But if a critical look at this weekend's game, do we have
penalties go?
Yes, if
the North London derby, they produce penalties all the time. That's why Hurricane get plenty goals in that competition, in that particular fixture.
Okay.
They produce penalties, and then probably Man City's game. Because of the attacking threat, they always carry a penalty on their shoulder. So those two matches can produce penalties.
Now, do you agree with what Francis is saying?
I don't like to run away from this one, but yes, I agree with Francis on the Man City bit. Man City, Jerry Doku last week, man. Yo, the guy, he really be player.
Charlie, go stress
dancing in the 18-yard box with the ball. You know, the defenders also looking lost. This is somebody who cause you to trip him, and you have a penalty.
That guy will stress you.
So there's a possibility a penalty can come in this game. Arsenal, Spurs, he's the man with the stats. He knows that there are penalties. That's almost every time we will see penalties in this kind of game. So I'll go with Arsenal. I'll go with Manchester City.
We're looking at still games to avoid if you're betting this weekend on the La Liga.
Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid.
You won't stay away from them.
Stay away from them.
It's an advice.
That's quite a very, very weird.
Your reason.
2.73. 2.70. Then 3.52. If you see an odd of 3 ways like this, that should tell you one thing.
It's a very unstable game.
It can go anywhere. It's a red zone. I won't waste time talking about it. If you talk about goals,
that game, article.
He go play under.
Okay.
Madrid no get any killer instinct striker this season. It be Joselu. Then Rodrigo goes. Rodrigo will pop up with one of those brilliant strikes here and there, but he will not be consistent. So they depend on midfielders to score. Valverde scored over the weekend. Joselu popped up with a header, and they have to craft through to be able to take that game off at the line. And investors were bleeding all over 90 minutes. Because Real Sociedad really troubled them over the course of 90 minutes. And Carlo Ancelotti knows very well that he needs a striker. That's why they are so dying to get a French captain, Kylian Mbappe, into their fold. Until Vinicius comes back, it will be this 1-0, 2-1, scraping through the results. So, Charlie, this matter there, we for take them serious.
Okay. Any other game we have to stay away from in the La Liga this weekend?
The rest of the teams go do their job, but that one I go first. That'll be the only one me I see for now.
Nana Kwame, games to avoid in the La Liga this weekend.
Games to avoid every other game. Apart from the
Atletico and the Real Madrid.
Yes, the Madrid game. I'll you know what?
But do you believe that game is also going to produce goals?
It's a Madrid derby.
Yes.
You see, he's feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, I doubt. Because we all know that Atletico Madrid can play very terrible in other games. But when it comes to that kind of derby, it's like they enter Avatar State. They come and they're like, hey, it's Madrid derby. The whole of Madrid is watching. So, well, I think we should just ignore this one.
Games, okay.
I'll predict at least a goal. Just
0.5.
Just to cushion it. We have some small odd to just cushion
over 0.5.
Over 0.5.
Just to disturb the odds a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So Talking about the La Liga, let's look at games that are, going to give us goals. Over 1.5, over 2.5. Any of these games?
Betis.
Over 1.5.
Real Betis' game should produce goals because Betis Sevilla Cadiz. Yes, Cadiz love to sit deep, but this season they've been figured out. So they are being forced to play out from the back themselves because when you are being figured out, you are in trouble. And we've seen Betis against Barcelona, where Barcelona basically destroyed them last weekend. Like I told you, Betis can make life difficult for anybody, but on a good day, Barcelona should be winning. But Barca won.
Yeah.
I think Betis, based on the back of that damaging defeat, they'll be raring to go against Cadiz this weekend. I see goals in this game. I see goals in that game.
Okay.
Then the next one should be Real Sociedad Getafe. Getafe are a stubborn team themselves.
I swear.
And Real Sociedad, based on what they did against Real Madrid, I see those two teams scoring against each other. Valencia basically destroyed Atletico Madrid by 3 goals last week, and shocking result over La Liga. And they'll be playing against Almeria. Almeria themselves, they concede loads of goals.
Yeah, they drink goals.
They drink goals. So Charlie, goals go in, and Barcelona against Celta Vigo. This season, Celta have been all over the place.
Yeah.
They will play decent football for 60 minutes and play some poor 30 minutes. That's what is making them lose game. They are being consistent over the course of 90 minutes duration of matches. And the way Barcelona are playing at their new Olympic Stadium, trust me, Joao Felix is the Joao Felix that Atletico Madrid really paid 100 million for.
Yeah.
Because he has been brilliant ever since he walked through the door of the Catalan club. And I expect them to continue on that trajectory.
Okay. Let's look at goals, Nana Kwame.
I don't really...
Games that will produce goals this weekend.
When it comes to goals in the La Liga, personally, I always like to try and bulletproof my games when in the La Liga, because we know for a fact that sometimes in the La Liga, when the game that looks very good on paper, this game challenge, then they go mess you up.
Especially the Sunday night game.
Yeah, man. They go mess you up. So the obvious ones would definitely be the Barcelona and Celta Vigo game. The other one would be the Sociedad and Getafe game. We all know what's. I was checking that. Let me show you something. I was checking the stats for the Real Madrid and Sociedad game last week, and it will surprise you to know that these people really gave Real Madrid a run for their money.
Oh, okay.
So total shots, or the shots in the game, Madrid had 17 shots. So that had 15 shots, just 2 behind Madrid. It shows you that there was attacking threats on both sides. Shots on target, Madrid had 8 again, so that had 5. Ball possession was 52-48 in favor of Real Madrid. In the passes, Madrid have 515 passes, and then Sociedad had 488 passes. Meaning, they did well in matching, almost matching Real Madrid in the game. And it looks like the form that they have right now, they're going to translate that into this game against Getafe. And Getafe, just like you said, this season they've been. You know that they are there, but they're not there. They're there. Yeah. So I'm also expecting goals to come in this particular game. So the obvious ones for me will be the FC Barcelona game, and then the Real Sociedad and Atletico. And the Real Sociedad game. Okay. These two games will produce goals.
Okay. Talking about the La Liga, we all know say La Liga is one of the leagues where, Charlie, apart from them being as professional as it is, they still make a lot of fouls. They commit a lot of fouls on the field of play. If you ask me, apart from the EPL, it'd be like the next one be the La Liga. Probably maybe the Serie A or the Serie A, then followed closely by the La Liga. A lot of yellow cards and red cards will be flying around every single weekend. Are these games that we have, the fixtures that we have this weekend, are there possible penalties in there? Are there possible penalties?
There can be a penalty in the Madrid derby.
You feel?
Because Atletico are aggressive. Madrid themselves, they have some clumsy defenders.
Simeone has a way of charging these boys to go all in and destroy. It's either you get a win or you destroy it.
That match can produce a penalty.
Yeah. But okay. So you see a penalty
I can see a penalty in there.
Okay, so that special option, I hope you guys, as it stands now, you know where to find it. So when you click on the game, search for the specials, and under the special segment, you will see penalty awarded, yes or no. Choose the one where you feel say it will feel happen for you. We're still looking at penalties. Penalties in the fixtures that we have for the La Liga this weekend. Any game where you see say, Charlie, go feel get some penalty.
I think I agree with him. Is the derby.
Okay.
It's the derby. Yeah, no two ways about it. There's a possibility that a lot of bookings will be in that game as well.
Okay.
So penalties and bookings in that game.
Okay. So bouncing straight from the La Liga, where do we land?
Syria.
Let's go to Syria.
Italian Syria.
That would be like
the toughest league in the world.
Really?
In a league that they mark even your shadows.
Oh, okay. So there are lots of games this weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting like 8. They have been playing on the 27th, so it seems they have more like
midweek game.
Yeah. Wow, those are lots of games for the Serie A.
Yeah,
games that are. Let me start from Francis. Games where you see goals in it. Games where you see goals. You see goals. It go rain goals. It go rain.
Syria.
And when it's raining,
Syria, you have to be cautious. So. Slim.
Over 1.5. Let's look at over 1.5.
This fixture, yeah.
Let's look at over 1.5.
Heat.
Slim. Slim, you don't make a choke like this before. Okay.
Over 1.5.
1.5 Sassuolo Juventus to win. Sassuolo and Kazan.
I literally just stopped on that game because I like
Sassuolo, they be stubborn. Especially when they are playing at home. Sassuolo always they beat two of the big clubs, either Inter, AC, Juventus, or there is another club I'm forgetting, Napoli. In a season, two of them will fall casualties. And they know how to go about. And when they are beating you well. Proper.
Solid lashing.
And the way Juventus themselves set out this season under Maximiliano Allegri, it's like they want to rewrite the wrongs of last season.
No.
That game could produce goals. That game. It being
over 1.5.
It being pair for the Serie A, they assist go produce goals.
Wow. Nana Kwame, do you agree?
I agree with him on that one. We also what Juventus did. In the first 30 minutes, goals were just flying in that particular game in the last week. So I'm expecting them to get goals. AC Milan, Hellas Verona. I'm expecting AC Milan to unleash.
They are winless in their last 2 matches.
Unleash.
You see an over 1.5 happening over there.
Yeah. I see goals in this game. Wow. Because listen, AC Milan have the opportunity to show the world that they're one of the best teams right now or best teams who ever played the Champions League against a newly introduced Newcastle side in the Champions League. They failed to do that. They chopped 5 goals over the weekend against Inter Milan.
So they have to bounce back.
This is the time where the coach will say, you know what, I need you guys to go out there and show the world that we are still here. We are still AC Milan. We are the team that has won the Champions League, I think 5 times or so. 5 times.
No, Milan 7 times.
7 times. You understand? Then that's what I need them to do in this particular game. That's what I need them to do.
Okay.
But as to whether they will
do it or not
is another thing. But I see goals in this one.
Okay, so let's look at games to avoid if you're betting on the La Liga or any fixtures in there.
Napoli.
Forgive me, Syria. Forgive me. The games that you to avoid if you're betting in the Syria.
Napoli, Bologna.
Bologna be stubborn.
Bologna, they always do well with the low block kind of defending. But they are there waiting for you to. They are blocking shots with their head, with their back, everywhere.
They get this Gambian striker, Barrow, and they be stubborn.
So, very stubborn set of guys.
Make you no go there.
When the way Napoli play, they play.
Make you no go there.
Napoli, I don't know. Charlie, the Napoli we watched last weekend.
Season. Yeah.
Last weekend match. Oh, Charlie, wasn't so good. Forget it. You know good. This Laboska, the Zambo and Gizzard and things. Victor Osimhen strike away. He pull him back. He won't make the sharp body. He don't make the ball drop. Then he go 10 go take. They no give him.
Don't give him that chance.
Why are they no give him? Kavaskela. Since May up to now, the guy no score.
No score goal.
So Napoli get problem. Seriously, they get problem. They really get problem. Where Kim Min-jae, they do the job, then ship them. Rather than get one Jesus, then some people.
I don't know. They're trying to turn the team into a selling club.
You know they work. They feel like they've arrived because they've always wanted to win the Scudetto and they've won it. So Charlie, business as usual.
Yeah. selling of players. We're even lucky Osimhen didn't leave because we saw the interest. The interest was coming from left, right, top, center, from Manchester United, from Chelsea, some of the Serie clubs were even looking for him and all of that. So that particular game, Napoli, I think we need to give Napoli some breathing space this weekend.
Let's say another match. Avoid that match. Genoa be stubborn. Genoa being in Milan Napoli last weekend.
It's for us. It's for us.
So it go
it's for beautiful us.
It go fit go anywhere. That match.
Anyway, so now let's look at games that would possibly yield the penalty. Games that would possibly yield the penalty. The penalty awarded.
Rafa Leao.
Yeah. So you know the AC Milan. So penalty awarded is an exclusive feature on www.mybet.africa. Tiwosha Mekacho says our feature. You can only get it on MYBET.AFRICA. www.mybet.africa. Game no. When I'll be choosing a penalty, baby man, as a penalty, baby. It's that simple. That is what we are talking about. So we're looking at games where we give we penalty. Games where we give we penalty.
Leao is a huge attacking threat for AC Milan. Somebody also who can also cause some 1 or 2 penalties in there will be Christian Pulisic. He's slimy. He's not too tall. He's one of those players that they can get away with all these things, and he's quite fragile. So I'm seeing that to be a possibility. Now, AC Milan needs all the opportunities they can get to bang in the goals this weekend. So yeah, the AC Milan game definitely is looking like there's going to be a penalty in that game.
Okay, Francis.
If you look at the distance here. Inter Milan Empoli. Inter get weaky strikers, so the midfielders. So that match go to produce penalty.
Giving impossible passes into the 18.
Barella.
Yeah, man.
What a central midfield player.
Barella knows how to split defense.
Akwan, be bulky, be tall. Charlie.
But films is
that Milan derby, the team take do AC Milan. You make Henry Mkhitaryan for free, destroy them. Mkhitaryan scored 2 goals in that game. If Charlie they play, Inter Milan be proper team. Charlie, the guys then they form. Make no mistake. Simeone is again team, then they form.
You feel they
figure penalty. They go figure penalty at any time based on the kind of body they play.
Nice one.
Because the Argentinian striker way he be pitri. Lataro Martin
He's there. He's going in between. Maybe I need to offer because he knows very well that he's a target.
The Milan derby get penalty. Wait. How can good play score?
He's a target man. Everybody wants to make sure that they take him out of the game. No one say true. Pulling shirts go happen, they go feel flake up. All these things go happen. So possibilities a penalty will count that game.
Nice one. So as it stands now, where do we to? Last week, Francis gave us the Bundesliga. I tell you, if we won't go there, Charlie, over 1.5. And yes, last weekend over 1.5. Most of the games that we had with respect to the Bundesliga, over 1.5 and 2 or simple cry.
I'm just about to check the fixtures, the matches that happened last week in the Bundesliga. It's quite funny. So he said 1.5 here. So look at what happened last week. So 17 September. Darmstadt and Mönchengladbach 3-3. That's 6 goals in one game.
Wow.
Heidenheim against Werder was 4-2. Bochum and Eintracht Frankfurt. I actually watched that game. It was 1-1. That's 1.5. Hoffenheim and Hoffenheim winning the game 3-1. Leipzig and Wolfsburg 3-0. Mainz and FC Stuttgart 3-1. Wolfsburg Union Berlin 2-1. Dortmund Freiburg 4-2. You see that the trend is an over 1.5 game for these people. They love goals. They love to score goals. I don't know whether it's a defending problem or the attackers are just good.
Yeah,
you understand. So let's repeat this weekend.
You go free play.
Let's repeat it. Or even to be on a safe space.
Over 0.5.
Over 0.5. At least 1 goal in all the games.
Nice one. So let's wrap it up. As we wrap up, I'll head straight to Francis for your odds for the week. Last week, congratulations one more time. You gave us some wonderful, sweet odds. We had like, is it 19 or 20?
Delicious odds.
It be out of 13.
13
Out of 13, yeah.
13.5.
Me, if I win.
Delicious
Me,
odds.
I win. So, sweet odds from Francis. Let's see if Francis can maintain his position on our tipsters ranking. Because as it stands now, they challenge you, they lead on the board. This week.
But I feel bad give my brother. Out of 60 pounds, we Napoli
60
do
also.
that in there.
Bro, but
January and Napoli.
just like I said before we started the show
People
today.
go free cash out.
Yes. Big kudos to MYBET.AFRICA, man.
Yeah.
Their cash out options are really sweet. Even when Napoli was losing the game, 2-0.
Yeah.
I mean, normally on other platforms,
They will put padlock
They will put padlock for top.
they will put safe.
And see, there's one thing that Charlie for tell one of our viewers. Omo are the friend partial cash out, right? So as the games they go, they will give you cash out. As it stands now, I have some bets that are running. Mama cash out, but the cash out way they give me is up to me to decide. Say I will pull or I will left some for inside. You understand? So they've given me a cash out of 102 cities. The total win will be 400. So if I want J, my 50 cities where I use stake, I will feel J put down, and the remaining amount will still continue with the remaining games. And that's a beautiful thing.
That's delicious.
You understand?
That's delicious.
So it's called partial cash out, and it's only exclusive to MYBET.AFRICA. Open what's our option? No?
But see, that's why we always try to advise people to try and monitor the games when you stake.
Yes, monitor.
It's very, very important.
Yeah.
When the games are going on, try to monitor. Oh, what's up? When you cash out something, maybe you see that. Oh, you feel that this game one go come inside. You go some live bets for one side, all on the platform. So if
counter
me, I cash out in that
bet.
game. I cash out. I was supposed to win about 3,000 Ghana cedis. I cash out clean because my money will take stake. I just call them cool. You understand? So try and monitor the games. There are some rules that you need to follow when you're betting. You don't stake with your last card. You stake with money you can afford to lose.
They say stay in control of your bet. Early cash out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes.
So the rules are you don't stay with your last card. You don't of course the number one rule, you have to be 18 years and above. You don't
bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly.
That's it. You close in stress. Bet responsibly. Finish. Charlie, make we do odd for the weekend.
Odd for the weekend.
Inshallah, this weekend. I get some 15 for you. Odd of 15.
50. Hey.
Odd of 15.
But like me where every time my order go up, but I know they
No, my policy be saying
you're good.
We go into the weekend, something for camp pocket.
Yes. For make something.
You understand?
Yes.
If you get out of 15, you get your cool 2 and the Ghana for top. If you play, it be 3K.
You go.
3.2, 3,200 because always your stake, my bet go return and add your money.
And then we'll add bonus.
They go boost them.
Turbo boosted us. Where are we starting from?
Make we start for Italy.
Okay. Let me go to the Syria A. I have it here. Okay.
You see, AC Milan last weekend,
Yes.
it chopped beatings. For the Champions League, they won't bounce back and they played very well. Just that Nick Pope stood in between them and winning and pulled off some brilliant saves.
Yeah.
Milan should be winning this weekend against Hellas Verona.
A win for Inter Milan.
AC Milan.
AC Milan, yes. I have it locked.
Home win.
Home win. I have it locked.
1.42.
1.42. It's locked right now.
Let's move on. Lazio Roma versus AC Monza.
Lazio Roma.
Yesterday we saw Lazio against Atletico Madrid. They basically played well, but Atletico with them defensive tactics cut them on the counter attack. But Lazio, the goalkeeper, last kick of the game, deep into stoppage time, he managed poor parity for them when they close the game. Lazio straight home win.
Home win.
No, home win or draw. Sorry,
home win or draw
against Monza.
Let me lock that one.
1x.
1x.
And that should be 1.25.
1.25 added. We have 1.77. Let's go.
Okay. I think I'm done with the Serie A.
Okay, Yanko.
Go to France.
Yanko France is here. Hey, Charlie. Today they extend. You extend the thing.
I saw safe. How many there go?
Go to France.
Yanko.
Paris Saint-Germain versus Olympique Marseille.
Yanko.
Give me PSG home win or draw.
Home win or draw.
Someone will say why? it be rivalry. It is like Manchester United versus Man City, Arsenal versus Tottenham, Inter Milan versus AC. So nobody they love lose that much because it can make and make you as a player. And based on what PSG did yesterday, if they are in that mood, Marseille get problem. Win or draw for PSG. You lock them in.
I lock them in.
If I give you out of 1.23.
Yes, 1.23 added. We have 2.18.
Thank you. Go FC. Go this thing. Give me Portugal. Liga Sagres.
Kai. And then they are trim.
There's some sweet energy going on in the Portuguese league right now. Man. Sweet.
Primeira Liga.
Portuguese Primeira La Liga.
Yeah, them. Young Kwe.
FC Porto home win. Yesterday we saw how they basically whitewashed these people in the Champions League, beating Shakhtar Donetsk ruthlessly over the course of 90 minutes. And they lost the league last season to Benfica. They will not like to slip up this season. They are leaving no stone unturned. Straight win for FC Porto against Gil Vicente.
2.73 as it stands now.
So that odd should be 1.25. You get that for me?
I have that locked.
Thank you. Let's go to Spanish La Liga.
I'm into the La Liga straight.
Yep.
Which games are we looking
Real
at?
Betis Sevilla versus Cadiz. Real Betis home win or draw?
Real Betis, Cadiz, home win or draw for
Betis.
1x.
Yes, that's 1.22.
1.22. Locked in. You have a total odd of 3.33 now.
Okay. Real Sociedad versus Getafe.
Real Sociedad, Getafe. Let me lock that one in.
Real Sociedad home win or draw? 1x.
1x. I'm just looking for the game.
Okay.
I'm looking for the game. Real Sociedad, Getafe. Okay, I have it here.
1x.
1x. Okay, let me get the odds.
It should be 1.12.
1.12. Lock that one in. 3.73.
Okay.
Total odd as it stands now.
FC Barcelona versus Celta Vigo. Barcelona straight home win.
A straight home win for Barca. We'll push the odds to 5.15.
Let's go to England.
England. We are 7 games deep now. England.
Total of 11 matches.
Fantastic. Let's go. Last week you gave us 10 games.
Yes.
Okay.
I push arm this season, this weekend. So we build the account, we build the money.
Nice one.
You understand?
Nice one.
10 teams gave us 13. 11 teams go give us 15 point something.
Okay.
Then we push on the goal like
Let's go. Man City
home win 1.18.
1.18. 6.07 odds.
Thank you, my friend. Brighton versus Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, I have that one locked
Based on what Brighton did against Manchester United, I expect them to beat Bournemouth. Home win for Brighton.
A home win for Brighton, pushing the odds to 8.38.
So Brighton be 1.38. Arsenal versus Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur.
Arsenal, let me get
That's
the
a
Arsenal.
Sunday match.
That's a Sunday match. I have it here.
So Arsenal home win or draw, it should be 1.25 odd.
Home win or draw, 1x on this one, 1.25.
Yeah.
Lock that one in 10.47.
Liverpool versus West Ham.
Liverpool, West Ham. Let me see if I can lock that game in. Yes.
Liverpool straight home win.
A straight home win for Liverpool. 15.40. 11 games.
Yeah. That's what I have.
Well, I'm saving the games for you right now, and 15.40. That's some sweet odd. Put 100 Ghana cedis for top, and you are 1,647. Don't forget you have a 7% bonus that pushes you to 107.78. That's some sweet distinct power. Where Igufi said, give
you put in there for Baka, he give you how much?
They give you 1,006.
I tell you.
Wow. Well, the code is CHCY. Better still, just tap on the link over here on my shoulder, and then it will take you straight to the site where you just punch in. Then you know that Asetiama. It will take you straight to the site, and then add your kakra or kakra tetra away bus. You know that. Nana Kwame, this weekend,
let's go.
Big odds. Big odds. Hey, last week some 60 odds. Wow.
Oh, this one, place like that. Let's go. EPL. Okay. Straight win for Manchester City.
Man City, straight win.
How did Manchester United come into my game like that? Okay. we go. Maybe then we number one, but it's a free Let's chalk them on one side. Spurs and Arsenal over 1.5 in that game.
Over 1.5. Let me log that one in. Over 1.5.
Brighton and Bournemouth.
Okay, a total odd of 1.36 assistance now.
Yeah.
Brighton, Bournemouth. I have that game logged.
So Brighton and over 1.5. Brighton to win over 1.5.
Brighton to win over 1.5.
Yeah.
So I make a goals
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
double option.
The double option.
The double option.
Yeah.
Okay, so home over 1.5. That is 1.26.
Yes.
1.26. That is the double option.
Yeah.
Home win over 1.5. Okay.
Liverpool, West Ham.
Liverpool, West Ham. Hey.
Liverpool or draw.
Liverpool or draw.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the 1x. That is 1.14. 4 games deep. And the odd is still 1.95.
Let's go.
We will go.
Sheffield, Newcastle. Over 2.5 in that game.
Let me log that game in. Sheffield playing Newcastle. Over 1.5 in that game.
Over 2.5.
Over 2.5.
Yes.
It's going to rain goals. Goals will be top. Over 2.5. You have that would be sweet to 1.66.
1.6.
Yes. You add that one, and then we jump from 1.94 to 3.24. Boost them.
Barcelona, Celta Vigo.
Make we go.
Straight win for Barca.
A straight win for Barca. Let me go to the La Liga on this one. I beg. Hold on. Small. Let me go on. Real quick. A straight win for Barcelona, 1.38. Then we are at 4.47
right.
total odd.
Let's go to the Serie A. AC Milan win.
A win for AC Milan.
Yes.
A win for AC Milan. So we are 6 games deep now. A win for AC Milan added 6.34, a total odd of 6.34.
Have two more games to go.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Juventus, Sassuolo. That's in the Serie A as well.
Juve. I have a Juve game here, and
Sassuolo is playing home.
Yes. So what's the option that you're going for?
Over 2.5.
Over 2.5. So goals over 2.5 is 1.77 being added. We have 11.22.
Last game.
Go
to Portugal.
Benfica. Kai. See the baby. I'm there for different terrain altogether. Okay, so I'm logged into Portugal right now.
Portugal straight win. Benfica
straight win. Let me see if I can log in that game. Benfica. I'm lost over here.
They're playing Portimonense.
Is it a Sunday game?
Is it a Sunday game?
I think it's a Sunday game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I have it. A straight win. So
Yes.
14.25.
I'm still trying to figure out. No, let's
Let the spirit lead the way.
Let's United rest for this game, because I was thinking United is playing Burnley away from home. Let's leave United out of this game.
Nice one. So we have 9 games selected by Nana Kwame and a total odd of 14.25. 14.25. I'll go ahead and save it, and the code is NHCY. NHCY. Better still, you can just tap on the link where they might show that top. What also say Nana Kwame odds. Just tap on the link. It will take you straight to our betting site. That is www.mybet.africa. Now the Okakra Taichi. Place your money inside there, and then everything is sorted. Gentlemen, I wish you all the best this weekend. May the good betting may bless everybody's odds. Make sure say you come back smiling. And of course, inshallah. Saka, forever lie. Thank you so much. You can also listen to us on radio, and the radio is radio.mybet.africa. Radio.mybet.africa. And if you have any question for us, make sure you leave us a comment in the comment section over here. Thank you and have a great weekend.